Good evening, good evening. I'm just inviting a few people. If you are on, you've joined me, invite a couple people. I'm going to get started and I'm going to get moving. This evening, what we're going to focus real quick on is meditation. So we're doing a 7-minute meditation. Go ahead and invite a couple people. If you have questions, get ready with your questions. I'm inviting a few people. Go ahead and invite a few people to hop on, and I'm gonna get it moving. All right. So good evening, good evening. It's day 2 of 7. Jumpstart, revive, manifest more, vibrate higher, whatever it is that you want to call it. But the key thing that we're working to do is shift our vibration, make sure our thoughts are serving us so that we can continue to produce what we want, what we love, and what we desire. I am in a different part of Ohio today, but once again, it's telling me that my connection is weak. So we're going to do what we came to do, and we're going to keep it moving. Again, if you have questions, let me know. You are only people who are in the, hey, Auntie Cousin, hey, Carla. The only people who have access to this live are people who are in the group. So you can only invite people to join who are in the group. So go ahead, get a couple people on. I'm going to get on, I'm going to get off. I'm going to give you what I came to give you. So one of the empower plays that we're doing on this 7-day process to jumpstart, revive, rejuvenate, manifest more, vibrate higher, call it whatever you want to call it, is a 7-minute meditation that is focused on provision and prosperity. And what I want you all to know is that the process of meditation is about focusing on an object, a thought, a concept, focusing on something in such a manner that it mentally, physically, or emotionally brings peace into your existence. And so our thought patterns are habitual. And so whatever it is that you think, typically you think it over and over and over again. And so if your thought patterns do not serve you, which many of ours don't, then we have to be intentional about shifting it so that we can create what we want and what we desire. And so what you want to begin to do with the whole meditation process is first and foremost realize that the whole thought of meditation is designed specifically to elicit peace in your heart, your mind, and your spirit. But just as the formulas that are given to us in the Word, just because we do it, if we're doing the opposite of it, it is still going to cause to come to us what we don't want. So what do I mean by that? So one of my favorite scriptures, you all, my favorite scripture actually is Psalm 1:1-4. And there's a passage in it that says, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And it goes on to tell you that you'll be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, and whatsoever you do, it will prosper. Well, here's what. The word sets forth the formulas, but it does not filter when you're in the wrong space. In his law doth he meditate. The law, what governs your life, is based on what you believe. Your belief system, your faith is what brings about whatever happens in your life. And so what you have to begin to do is, if what you're meditating on does not serve you, shift your beliefs, refocus. One of the things I often tell people is, is that when you're entertaining conversations in your mind with people, if the conversations in your mind are negative, if they are derogatory, if they are counter to what you want and desire in your life, you have to cease from entertaining those negative conversations. If you have a tumultuous relationship with your supervisor, your boss, or your employer, and you are constantly entertaining what you gonna say, how you gonna say it, and what you're gonna... Hey, Belly, bonjour, comment ça va? My brother Belly from Nice, France, just joined. Comment ça va? Très bien, et toi? D'accord. Oui, so I almost continued in French, right? So the conversations that you entertain with your boss, oui, je vais travailler en France à la conférence. Send me an inbox, Belly. All right. So the conversations that you entertain in your mind with your boss, they end up being made manifest in your life. Such is the same thing with if you have a significant other, if you have a parent-child relationship. When you're saying what you're going to tell your child, what you're going to tell your husband, what you're going to tell your significant other in your mind, you are entertaining that tumultuous relationship. So guess what ends up happening? Because you are meditating on focusing your thoughts on the thoughts and concepts that you don't want, that is what continues to be made manifest. So one of the things that you want to begin to do is whenever you're entertaining those negative and derogatory conversations, meditating in a law or a belief that does not serve you, then switch it. Instead of showing how you're going and thinking about how you're going and rehearsing how you're going to tell somebody off and get them straight, what you want to start to do is rehearse the conversation that will give you fulfillment. Rehearse the conversation that will cause you to reap what you desire. Your thoughts and your words are seeds. And so if the word says in his law doth he meditate day and night, and he'll be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, what you are planting is what is being cultivated in the land. And so those conversations do not serve you. So when it's a conversation, when it's a tumultuous relationship, what you want to do is shift the conversation in your head back to the whole notion of money and meditating on provision and prosperity. You also have to shift the conversation in your head as it relates to that. So then the reason that we are doing the 7-minute meditation that is focused on provision and prosperity, because we want to retrain your mind to really know and believe he will give you this day your daily bread, that your cup runneth over, that whatsoever you do, it shall prosper, that all of my needs are supplied, that he will make thy way prosperous and you shall have good success. So in the 7-minute meditation, you are focusing your thoughts, you are focusing on that specific concept that you want to see made manifest in your life. You have to think on a higher level. You have to vibrate on a higher level because you're accustomed to what you're used to and accustomed to. So what you have to do is intentionally focus on that which you want and that which you desire. You all know if you have questions about the meditation or the 7 days that we are embarked upon or anything about manifesting, go ahead and put it in. I am glad to answer your questions. But the key thing that I want you to know and the key thing that I want you to realize is the power of your thoughts and the power of your words. And when you intentionally invest time focusing on provision and prosperity, that's what will begin to come to you even the more. All right. So I told you all I was going to be quick. Any questions as it relates to provision, even any conversation as it relates to prosperity or the 7-minute focus on provision and prosperity? Any questions, comments? Thank you, Crystal Rice. You know I want to say Shani. Thank you, Shani. I'm glad you need it. Let me know if you have any specific questions. Anybody? If not, what I'm going to highly encourage you and admonish you to do is make sure you do the 4 empower plays. Don't get caught up into the intellectual side of how it works. Mindset management, manifesting, tapping into the power of thoughts and words. Yes, it is conscious. It is also emotional. It is also spiritual. And there are some things that are spiritual, that are mental, and that are emotional that you just can't figure out. Listen, his word says his thoughts are not our thoughts and his ways are not our ways. But even though his thoughts are not our thoughts and his ways are not our ways, he still tells us specifically what to do in order to tap into the formulas and the promises and make manifest what we desire. So don't get caught up on the who, what, when, where, how. You have to expand your imagination, expand your faith, and know that if you increase your faith, increase your belief, then what you desire to see show up, it will. All right? Any questions? Any comments? All right, so just a quick review. Do your 4 empower plays. You just had to say D's, didn't you? Your 4 empower plays. 1, write 27 times in your own handwriting. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly. 2, do a gratitude list. 7 things specifically focused on money. Mama Wanda, I saw that you earlier said that when you got to 7, you wanted to keep going because you got full. It was overflowing. Listen. If you get to 7 and you have more and you feel a flow going on, keep it going, keep it moving. And I'm telling you, you don't want to stifle. Many times we're taught to put our emotions in the side, but believe it or not, emotions, when you can put yourself in a place to feel like what you want, you need, what you desire is already made manifest. That's one of the quickest and the best ways to manifest is have your imagination infused with your emotions so that when you talk about speak those things that be not as though they were, you speak them to yourself to the point where you feel it, you believe it, you leave it, you live it. And that's when it is released from the spirit realm down into the natural realm. So if you get to number 7 and you feel like keep going, keep going. If you're feeling it, you infuse your spirit, infuse your words with those emotions, and that's how the blessings are made manifest, how what you want and desire is made manifest. So the 7 items gratitude list, and then the wouldn't it be nice. So one of the things I do want to clarify about wouldn't it be nice, there are times when you do wouldn't it be nice and it is general, but what I want you all to do is pick something specific that you want. And every single wouldn't it be nice statement is focused on that. So, for example, if somebody's currently on the live and you're watching, put in something that you want, and I'm going to do wouldn't it be nice for you to show you how you focus it all on one thing. Somebody on with me, put in something that you want. Type it in. Come on. What do you want? Well, darn, y'all don't want nothing. I'm waiting. Crystal, Wanda, Barbara, Melanie, somebody tell me what you want. I'm going to put wouldn't it be nice to Nichelle, Belly, Carla, somebody tell me what you want. We Are Connected song to go national. Okay, thank you so much. So my cousin Carla got my little cousin Talia to write a song. And this song has gotten to the point where it's a song that's focused on autism and people with special needs. And this song is designed to show the broader public that these are people too, and that they deserve love and they deserve support. So Carla's saying that she wants the song We Are Connected to go national. So here's a wouldn't it be nice for We Are Connected to go national. So wouldn't it be nice if the song We Are Connected went national? And wouldn't it be nice if this song opened up doors so that people with autism and special needs had the funding that they needed to live the life of dignity and peace and respect? And wouldn't it be nice if this song We Are Connected went national and it opened up doors for my cousin Talia to be able to write on a national level? And wouldn't it be nice if when this song went national that she got calls from major producers, major writers who said, come to the table, honey. We want you to write for us. And wouldn't it be nice if the National Autism Society reached out to her and said, this song is so powerful that we want you to come and be a part of our organization and create even more materials as it relates to the arts, so that we can further have funding in order to do what we need to do? And wouldn't it be nice if a sponsor came forward, if there were some people in corporate America or people in foundations who say, you know what? I have a child, I have a loved one, I have a family member, and this song touched my heart. We want to put money behind this project because not only do we want this young lady's talents to be known all over the world, we also want this funding to be in place so that these students, these children, these adults have what they need to make it in society. And wouldn't it be nice? So do you see how wouldn't it be nice allows you to take the brakes off of your imagination, allows you to really get into the mode and the feeling of emotions so that you can have above and beyond what you ask or think. I said it yesterday, I'll say it again today. Many times we don't get what we want because we don't say it. And many times we get just enough, or many times we are stuck in a rut or in the same place, but because we don't use our imaginations to think above and beyond where we currently are. The only limits that are placed on you are the limits that you place on your beliefs and the limits that you place on your mind. And so that is why I am committed to and dedicated to letting you know, letting you see, illustrating for you, giving you the practical application that will help you expand your mind, expand your imagination so that you can expand your life. You deserve more if you want it. You deserve better if you want it. You deserve whatever you can think of and then some. But you gotta be willing to think and you gotta be willing to say what you want. Any questions, comments? Hey, Talia. Any questions, comments? All right, you all. So 27 times money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Gratitude specifically focused on money. Set your timer to 7 minutes. Your meditation is on provision and prosperity. I'll give you some specific phrases that you can use. And then pick a specific topic. And that specific topic, you do at minimum 7 statements. Wouldn't it be nice? And then if you have questions, put them in, inbox me, send me a text message, email me, and I will see you tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow. I fly back from Cincinnati tomorrow, so I don't know. For Edmund Abbott, for someone to see how good he can play basketball. Okay, I'm gonna do it for you. Miss Barbara Brown, I'm gonna do it for you, for him outside of the live video. So, if you have questions, if you have comments, text, email, inbox, send a messenger pigeon. Don't know what time I'm gonna go live tomorrow because I'll be traveling to the airport and then flying back home. But I'll do my best to give you a heads up before then. You can create the life that you desire. Transform your thoughts. Transform your mind. Go manifest. I love you. I am.